Good evening, good morning, and good night. Welcome to Inappropriate Radio. It's your host, Tashana. Let's get into this. So, hi guys. I hope all is well. Happy Saturday. No periodic table or alien talk. However, you already know the creator came through with a message. Alright. So, I actually got this download about maybe 2 weeks ago. Well, the initial download, and then I got a little more information to feed that first download and to obviously complete the information for the segment. All right, there are demons for sale. There are demons for sale. Okay, people that have been consumed by darkness and by the lower vibrations have consulted with the underworld, and they are bargaining with the prince of the underworld, aka Satan, aka the darkness. Remember, this is a spirit, a frequency, an energy, not an actual being, but it can transfer its essence into vessels. Okay, so what's going on is people that have decided to be lower level, low vibrational, are consulting with the devil and saying, hey, if you give me that demon to do X, Y, and Z, then I'll give you X, Y, and Z, right? There are exchanges going down in the spiritual right now, in the spiritual realms, right now. And it's so crazy because these spirits, a lot of these demons, rather, are just a combination of a bunch of different spirits that have gained power over time, mainly because of fear and lack of faith, right? That's how these energies and entities grow, and this is how they even get to consume you. What's so weird about it is that these are trapped energies. These energies, now let's not get confused, I'm sorry. The spirits are trapped, and they're not necessarily low vibrational. We talked about that a little bit more than once, and how the spirits are trapped here and how they're not necessarily low vibrational. They're just not as high of a vibration as the realm that we're currently in for the timeline, right? Someone that is low vibrational can be someone that's like stuck in the era, right? Like, you ever see one of those people that still carry on like it's the 60s or something like that? That is technically low vibrational, okay? The vibration that they're operating in is not compatible with the current vibration or frequency that we are all in, okay? So just because something is low vibrational does not mean that it is demonic. We cannot stress that enough, because we need to understand that some people just need to raise their vibration while others need to be casted down or casted out, okay? There is a distinction, a great one, and we have to make sure we don't confuse them, okay? These demons that are for sale, they are being, like I said, there is a combination of spirits that have intertwined and led to the essence, the overall essence of that demon, okay? And these demons, they have to shapeshift enough to match your vibration, okay? High or low, it doesn't matter. What they do is they try to emulate your energy and your frequency in order for you to be attracted to it, okay? In order for it to appear to be something that the creator is gifting you with. Okay, remember, God doesn't do anything out of balance. He doesn't do anything that is like not like, okay? Everything that God does has an opposite end, okay? There's a black and a white, a negative, a positive. There's always duality to everything. So they try to emulate that. There's nothing that the Creator does that's not in like. He deals with like, okay? This is why being equally yoked is very important, because someone will get drained in the transaction if there's no equal give and take, you see? So what's happening is these spirits, they are finding creative ways, these demons rather, are finding creative ways to consume you, because now I would like to note, as mentioned, you can be vibrating really high and they can still try to match that vibration, although they are low vibrational or even demonic. But the thing is, your gifts, okay, your relationship with the Creator, your ability to tap in is going to alert you and confirm that you have an imposter in your midst. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the demons that are coming, because remember, there are high vibrational low entities, okay? And these are those demons. These are those spirits that are just lost, okay? The demons aren't necessarily lost. They have, operated in a frequency high enough to get them out of the pits of hell, okay? They're still operating in darkness. They're still in the underworld, but they're not in the pit, because they have raise their vibration, and it's not in a good way, okay? So it's important for us to bear in mind that these demons are smart and powerful. We kind of talked about that a little bit. We have to remember they have more access to things that we do not, so they can see and hear and know and be able to unveil things simply because they have access. Their level of awareness is heightened, okay? The same way there are levels to ascension, there are levels to descension, okay? Whether you are descending down or you are in this descended state and you are climbing out of the descension, aiming towards the light, okay? Whatever end of the spectrum you are on, you can find yourself and place yourself there accordingly, all right? But the gist of this conversation is to be aware that a lot of these spirits have been purchased by people. So there is a debt, a collateral that is attached, okay? So that, number one, is why the warfare is so strong, because people, they want their money's worth. Two, we can't forget that this realm is solely created on material gains, right? The spiritual aspect of all of this is kind of overlooked in a lot of different ways by, the collective for the most part. I mean, you have people who are spiritually in tune, spiritually aware, actively using their gifts, working towards the betterment of, the universe for us all. But it doesn't stop the demonic activity, okay? Those demons bring us the balance that we need. But the issue is when they go to attack you and stop you from doing what it is that God has said that you are supposed to be doing. And you don't have to be like a chosen one, an anointed person, an indigo, a starseed, or whatever. You don't have to even classify as that or consider yourself to be that for the devil to attack you, right? And maybe you are. There's a difference. Remember, we said from having a certain calling, a prophecy over your life, being a prophet, and just being gifted. All of us have gifts. Whatever it is that you are to do with those gifts is what determines, your level or your hierarchy if you will. Okay. This is why it's important to keep your auric field strong, because anything that is not a part of your frequency or not a part of your life purpose or the journey, right, will fall by the wayside. So this is why you have to always make sure you are cleansing and protecting your energy, because your energy is going to carry you through the journey. It is what's carrying you through the journey. If you have the ability to discern when things are for you and when they are not, when you know that it's the voice of God versus, some demonic entity trying to pollute your auric field, because sometimes all it takes is one thing and your auric field becomes contaminated, and then next thing you know, there's a breach. Okay? And this breach is usually coming from a low vibration. It doesn't even matter what it is. It doesn't matter whether it was a fight, an argument, bad food, no rest, drugs, you're sad, you don't have any money. It doesn't matter, okay? A broken or a lower polluted and contaminated field is just that. And the person who's, trying to break in your house doesn't care if the locks are properly fixed. If the door is open, they'll walk right in. If they know that the back door is open, they'll walk right in. They're not going to sit here and try to use the key if they don't have to. Especially if they come in to steal your stuff. Right? And when I say steal your stuff, I mean take your energy, attack you in any kind of way. Whatever it is that they're doing. Right? I'm referring to, the spiritual manipulation as that. So you have to understand that, we have these appointments that we are supposed to be following, and the witches and warlocks who know who we are, those that are attacking, they clock every little appointment. And this is when they start sending those demons out. And because they've been monitoring you so long, they know the type of demon that needs to be sent out. Because remember, the spirits are no longer able to work because you've been shape-shifting yourself. You've been raising your vibration so much that any spirit that is not compatible with your vibration will not be able to stick around long. Especially if you're actively cleansing, if you're actively praying, if you're actively fasting, if you're actively practicing and applying the knowledge that you've learned to your day-to-day life, right? So a lot of those demons that have been purchased, they are going to really try to make their rounds, okay? Because remember, people, the devil, they want their money's worth. There is monetary value attached to these demons. Whether the demon is successful at attacking and the people who sent it, they get money. Maybe you have to die for them to get it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Become ill. Whatever is going on with this whole demonic influence, what's happening is the demon is to extract whatever energy or essence you have that can create abundance or that is connected to abundance, and they are to take it back to the person who has the covenant or the bond with the devil, and then they move from there. Everything connected to them will be able to become fruitful off of your essence. Okay? This is why you keep your vibration high and you constantly keep it cleansed, because you'll be able to spot the demon, some of these spirits from a mile away. But these demons, you sometimes are going to have a tough time with them because they're going to appear to be compatible with you. They're going to appear to be like you. So you got to stay vigilant. Okay? But I'm going to end here. I do love y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all's weekend. I hope y'all have been getting your rest, drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea because it's free. All right. Love y'all. I'm out.